I've been inspired my whole life by great teachers, and I was really lucky in high school and elementary school even to have teachers that inspired me and helped me to create the projects that I wanted to create, and then to create the future that I ended up living, which is now myself as an educator or as a teacher. The most important thing for inspiring and empowering youth is just to make it really fun and really exciting, because if you show them that it's really fun and really easy, that saving the world can be a game, then they're going to want to join in. They're really curious, they want to learn more, and it just becomes easy to share it with them. And so we promote our programs in that way. We do community events, we show people in the community how much fun it is. That gets people to want to come and sign up for our programs, and then once people have taken them, they love signing up for them again. They share it with their friends because the kids have had a great time. So I think the key to all of it is making sure it's a lot of fun. I've been lucky to be inspired by so many people throughout my life. From my parents, they lead the most exciting, inspiring life. They spend part of the year on a sailboat. We lived on a sailboat overseas growing up. We lived in Fiji for 4 years, where I got to see so many different environmental issues, but also really get a good understanding for community. And the people that we lived with, the Fijians we were surrounded by, were such happy, wonderful, caring people that they inspired me from the sort of first memories I have in my life. And then growing up, we've had great family friends around us. I've had amazing teachers and friends. I think that having sustainability in people's personal life as well as overall in the world is hugely important, and definitely important to the movement of activism and trying to create sustainability, whether it's through education or other sorts of environmental work. Again, it comes back to having fun, and if your life isn't fun, you need to do something to change it, because if you're having fun all the time, you're not going to burn out. And if you can incorporate in all these other things in your life that you love, that keep you happy, if you can exercise and keep your body healthy, you're going to be way more clear thinking, way more inspired, and able to make a positive difference. So one of the things that we really try and do at fun camps is teach the kids how to be, or let them know that they are leaders already, and then give them the skills and the tools that they need to create projects so that they can become leaders in their own community or school and make changes themselves. So for example, one of the kids that we had a couple years ago, he was really excited about trees. We realized that pretty quickly on, because he wouldn't do any work unless he was actually sitting up in a tree. And so we let him be in a tree. At fun camps, you're allowed to climb trees. So we let him take his notebook and head up into the tree. And he sat there, I think, for almost an hour, creating this entire project plan for greening his schoolyard and planting fruit trees in the schoolyard. And he wanted to have this huge outdoor classroom, and he had huge, grandiose ideas. And he was only about 9 or 10 years old, but in the end he did work with a teacher at his school to create an outdoor classroom, and it wasn't exactly as his plans that he came up with in the tree, but he did manage to do it, and it was so great to see that. And his mom told us that we had given him wings, and that the teachers were commenting that he was a changed boy. So I think that just giving him that empowering experience and showing him that he really could do these things he wanted to do was so important, and he'll probably continue to do projects and work in the environmental field for the rest of his life. Age is an interesting thing. So in my other life, other than Fun Society, I've coordinated the Canadian youth delegation that goes to the UN climate conferences, and it's interesting to see who identifies as a youth and what that means. And to me, the way that I look at it is that it doesn't matter if you're a youth, it doesn't matter if you're an adult, it doesn't matter if you're a kid. Like, these words don't really have meaning, because all of us can do the same things. All of us are capable of making great change. I have the end of my emails say that neither people nor actions need to be big to make a huge difference. And I think that it's so true. There's no age limit to when you can start doing great stuff, and that's what we try and get across to the kids. And that's why we have the age group at camp goes all the way from 6 to 16, and the older kids act as mentors. And then some of the leaders are only 17 or 18. Some of the volunteers are in their 50s. And so we really try and have all age groups together, learning from each other, sharing with each other. And I think it creates a really good sense of community and creates a much better environment for the kids. I just feel really, really blessed to have had people telling me all along the way that you can do anything you want to do, and you can make a difference, and that, you know, just because you're one person doesn't mean that you can't save the world.